We're both simple, and my parents have agreed with this. When she got this job and we were looking at places up in the mountains, they're like, we never really saw you guys as city folk. And I think I'd much rather get out and enjoy the simple life. We just accumulated so many things living in a bigger house in the Springs.
And I've just always really enjoyed living in rural communities, getting to know people on a closer basis, especially out here. Life in the tiny home community is a lot more tight-knit, which is perfect for us. Hi, I'm Elena.
Hi, I'm Corbin, and this is our tiny house.
And we are in the Gemmenskop tiny home community in Fairplay, Colorado.
We just closed on the tiny house a week ago today, and we've been enjoying it ever since.
The builder of the home is Neovita. Dimensions are about 13 by 30, and it's made out of recycled plastic and coffee husks. All right, well, let's go take a look on the inside. Welcome to our tiny house.
It's about 400 square feet, not including the loft.
So this is the Neovita model 501.
Yeah, a few things we like about it is the huge vaulted ceilings.
And the massive, wide open windows that it has. Starting here in the living room, we've got the big kind of great room. The big windows and vaulted ceilings in this room just makes it really welcoming and inviting. The cozy forest feel is what we were going for. So I will say that it is challenging to find the right size couch. So this is probably about a 7 by 5 foot couch and fills the space pretty well. Thankfully, we were able to still kind of fit our plant in the corner, and you can kind of walk through here. We'll probably put like a little shoe rack in this area, maybe a vertical shoe rack. We've got the fireplace here, which has been awesome. This fireplace is propane. This heats up the space really well. And so far we've gotten down to about 32 degrees recently, and we're in September right now. So already we're needing this, but I don't have to have it on all day because thankfully we're facing mostly east here. So all the light that comes in the morning really warms it up nicely. So next is our kitchen, and we've got a really great peninsula here, 4 bar stools. Having the kitchen as part of the living room works out well for us. So while people are cooking, people can be hanging out and talking. And when we recently had my family over for my mom's birthday celebration, we were able to manage to have about 6 people around this peninsula. We squeezed everybody in and made it work. We've got the refrigerator here, and we've got a perfect dishwasher. It fits a decent amount of dishes in here, so that's been great, and can still manage to have a 4-burner stove as well, microwave, and actually a good amount of cabinet space. These are all upper cabinets over here, so you can fit your legs under the countertop, but still fits pretty good. You can't fit a really, really wide pan, but normal pan sizes you can fit under there. I was able to be here as this Neovita 501 was being created. So for me, having more space here was important. In some of the same models that they've built in other places, this is more squeezed tighter together, which works for maybe one person in the kitchen. But things like being able to open the stove while standing on this side versus opening the stove and being on this side are things to consider. So I probably moved it 5 inches or so that way. Takes a little bit from your living room space, but I feel like we still have a good amount of living room space in there. I will say one thing from Jeremiah's perspective was that we have all the appliances on this side, which is something that NeoVita hadn't done before. So this is kind of the first go at that. And I really like it because you can have all your prep space or all your socializing happening here and all of your cooking and washing dishes on this side. So I feel like it makes it a nice balance. You don't lose too much counter space because you still have some counter over the dishwasher. So I like how it turned out.
I love skincare that feels like self-care, and that's why I enjoy City Beauty's skincare and beauty products that make me feel absolutely radiant without complicated routines. I'm really excited to try their Line Smoothing Hydro Mask and City Lips Plumping Lip Gloss for a little wintertime glow up. The formulas are backed by science, with high-performing active ingredients designed to deliver both immediate and long-term benefits. It's important to me that they're both paraben and cruelty-free. This time of year, my skin is feeling extra dry and looking extra red, so I have high hopes for the Line Smoothing Hydro Mask. It's a biocellulose sheet mask. It easily contours to my face and feels good, kind of like I'm wearing a second skin. Ooh, after my first use, my skin's already looking plumper. Try City Beauty for yourself and use our code TINYHOUSE to save 20% on your order at the link below.
All right, so now we'll head up into the loft. So this is our loft. I kind of always consider myself the top bunk person, so up here is my kind of space. I really enjoy it up here. You get to choose if you can sleep upstairs or downstairs, and depending on the mood, I like to sleep upstairs a lot. We can fit a queen bed. You can put another blow-up mattress, which we did when my family was here, and rearrange it a few different ways. The really nice thing about the NeoVita is the fact that they can build them on site rather than have to carry them through the underpasses. So you're actually able to have it a little taller so you can stand up. I think this is about a 7-foot ceiling. I'm about 5'4". So if you're a little taller than me, you might have to crouch, but this space is great for yoga. We've got the fitness equipment up here. I plan to get a nice rug for this side of the room and have a little reading nook with some pillows to lounge against and whatnot. And also we really love having this window in both the sleeping spaces, but in this one in particular, you kind of get that treehouse view of any wildlife coming through the fence. Really enjoy waking up in this space and getting to see out in front of you, see the sun rising from that way, and even seeing some thunderstorms in the distance. The view's pretty spectacular here. So as it stands, I spend most of my work week here, Monday through Thursday. We've just been enjoying it so much. We've spent a lot of weekends up here, but pretty soon we'll probably start having Airbnb guests here on Friday through Sunday. And the place is pretty much set up for both me to live here and with guests in mind, trying to keep things pretty minimal. I think it helps to just have the basic things that we need. Some fun, functional stuff like a little bit of workout equipment as I like to exercise or do yoga. We could definitely see ourselves here being able to live more full-time up in the tiny house, get to do more of the activities that we always want to do but never get the chance to do.
Get an excuse to go hiking or paddleboarding or whatever we want to do out here.
Instead of saying, oh, we should go out and get in the mountains, it's like, now we have to.
Yep, now we have to, we're here. So I grew up in Idaho. We went camping a lot, and I went to school, moved out here, working in the Springs as an airplane mechanic.
We'd been in Colorado Springs for about 3 years after he got his first job there at the Colorado Springs airport. Ever since then, I was running my own grant writing business, Refont Ventures, for regenerative agriculture. Really enjoyed that. I think a combination of things like federal funding going downhill and whatnot it's kind of time to start looking for another chapter. And I think the big thing too of trying to get back to more relationship-based community. And I was like, COVID's not happening anymore, but I'm still working on the computer all the time. This doesn't make sense. So I need a job that I can interact with people again. So just started throwing stuff out there. I think I applied to this job without really knowing where Fairpoint was. Got the job, came out here, and I knew it definitely was not going to be like a daily commute kind of job. So I found a place up here to rent in the time being before we had the long-term plan figured out. I work with Colorado State University, so I'm an extension specialist. It's kind of like an extension of the university in different parts of the state. So able to bring resources, connections, and education to people in the community.
So here's the rest of the house, is kind of the back side. We got some under stair storage. Water heaters kind of hidden away in this cabinety area. Right here we got our washer and dryer. We went with a really small unit. It's a combo unit. So future plans to make some better use of this space is bring this up, build a cabinet where it can kind of sit on top, have storage underneath, and then continue up around here to hide the plumbing. Just really utilize the space that we have here instead of having it all open. And then across the hall we got our bathroom, and we went with this style door. Swings open. Part of the reason is a normal sized door would be like right here, so it's kind of big, or if it's swung in, you'd be blocking the cabinets. So yeah, we went with this nice bifold door. In the bathroom, we got this good sized sink with lots of storage here. A very nice sized shower for a tiny house. Got the window. We got all these big storage cabinets with plenty of storage in there. So one great feature that we did in here is heated flooring, just to keep the bathroom itself a little warmer. We're thinking maybe doing some more storage here with maybe utilizing some of the same wood here, like shelving. And there is a towel rack, so we won't be using just this as the towel rack. That's probably more for like robes eventually. We'll do a towel rack and some shelving in here as well. Coming out of the bathroom, we were thinking of a nice curtain here to kind of block that off. Could be removable with magnets, so it could also come here to block off the bedroom only. Because we don't have a door, and kind of like the openness of not having that door. Back here we have the main bedroom. Over here we have an electric heater, just to keep the bedroom space a little warmer. Nicer to have a controlled heat in the bedroom area. Another nice feature about the bedroom down here is you have the direct access to the back patio. We opted to go with the back deck instead of the front deck. More space and obviously the woods. It's about 14 long, about 13 wide, which is the same as the house. It's got no step, just smooth transition out. Future plans is having a step down into a little stock tank hot tub down here. We'll enjoy that, and I think for Airbnbers, having a hot tub will be nice as well. We saw some moose in the forest the other day, so it's been really cool just to sit out and enjoy the forest behind us.
The cost of these houses are about $330, $350, around there. $330 includes lot and the house price. Pretty good for being able to have all the amenities as well. The nice thing about this house was because it's built on site, we could get a conventional loan for it.
Which you can't normally get with a tiny house, so that's an advantage for these ones.
Yeah.
But they're not movable.
It's not an HOA, but it's like living within the community guidelines. So part of the community guidelines fee, Jeremiah is really trying to help waive that for locals for a few years. So that was a really nice benefit that he gave since I work here. So right now we're like, well, I've got the job, we've got the house. He works in Centennial. So for now, probably Airbnb this while I am not working. So I work Monday through Thursday, and making this available for guests to enjoy Friday through Sunday.
Part of our thoughts about the Airbnb side of things is also just encouraging others to get up here and enjoy it. Introduce other people to the small houses, and most people don't know about the tiny houses, or they're like, oh, those are too small, I don't want to be in one of those. So I think kind of getting people up here, getting them to see the community and saying, hey, there's other ways you can live.
A lot of the perks of this place is that guests get to enjoy the sauna, they get to enjoy little music nights, the charity bar. So we'll donate to a cause in the community. Not only do people get to enjoy the home, but they can enjoy the community space. And lots of hiking trails pretty close by. We've already enjoyed time with the neighbors a lot so far, and just being able to walk to town for things.
Just went over to town the other day just to hang out and have a beer and talk, and yeah, it was fun.
Thanks for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian, and this is our DIY tiny house on our homestead in Oregon.
Looking for more tiny inspiration? Watch these videos. But if you're looking for something specific, visit our channel homepage to browse tiny homes by category.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Hope to see you soon.